Hey, look, we're on TV. TV, you can see me.
All three of my children have Tourette syndrome, and it affects them in various ways.
Flapping so hard, feel like I could be flying.
Davis does not let Tourette's hold him back from experiencing things in his life.
I'm actually crazier than both of these people combined.
I love the relationship I have with my children.
Some people have gotten my gender wrong. I go by he, him.
You.
The Judd family is absolutely living out loud.
So I keep all of our family photos in one spot here in the hallway, and if I had to guess, I would say they're probably about preschool, first and second grade here. At this point, we weren't really struggling a whole lot with our Tourette symptoms. They were such happy kids. I mean, I think that they're still really happy kids, but at the same time, this is a very sweet period of time when maybe they weren't so stressed out. It's very easy to see a normal family on this wall, but what you don't see is the struggles that we face every day with Tourette syndrome.
Tourette's is a disorder that causes you to act against your will.
So your mom gay equals Illuminati confirmed equals I tick.
So you could say, don't scream fire in the middle of a place, and you have to scream fire.
A tick, or a twitch, as some people call it, it is when someone does something that they don't really have a lot of control over. They'll say or do something they don't have a lot of control over.
Most people think it's just a bunch of bad name calling.
Mom, you give me a refill of Dr. P.
Only 10% have coprolalia, which means cursing like that.
Give me some ketchup.
It's summer in Orlando, Florida, and the Judd family has a lot going on.
What is wrong with both of you? Listen. Why are you looking at me?
But that's something they've never shied away from.
The Judd household is about as contained, organized chaos as you could have and still be functional?
I really want to die. I
have a gun.
I want to
I think we're functional.
I'm gonna move.
All right, I'm gonna drag you. If I have to.
Look up.
All right,
There's
come on.
something of an engine driving all of this color and noise.
I know, come on.
I'm the only one in the family who doesn't have Tourette syndrome. When I met Megan, I didn't realize she had Tourette syndrome. I don't think she realized she had Tourette syndrome.
I first found out that I had Tourette syndrome basically when the kids were diagnosed. I always kind of knew something was maybe a little bit up. My tics are, I have an eye roll, and I usually can't make it roll hard enough, so I'll just kind of do it myself. I have a neck roll. I have a yawning tic. That's actually a really frustrating and painful tic, but my tics are very mild. I think that I have a very strong genetic marker, but I also know that Adam has, at times, had very debilitating anxiety.
We do find in families where a child has Tourette that oftentimes, even if somebody doesn't have Tourette, they may have one of the comorbidities that comes along with Tourette. So you might see maybe the mom has OCD, a sister has ADHD and a few tics. Maybe dad has not full-blown Tourette, but has a chronic tic disorder. And so we know that it kind of has this patchiness in how it presents in different family members.
I'm Davis Judd. I'm 16, and I have Tourette syndrome.
Most people don't even notice that I have Tourette's until they've spent a lot of time with me, and they'll be like, "Oh, what's that little thing you're doing?" It's just a tic of mine. So I've got this arm flapping tick. Whole family just calls it the genius tick. I do it whenever I'm excited or anxious. I'm ready to go do something, you know. Sometimes I'll scream or I'll say, I want to die, kill yourself.
I want to die and honestly kill yourself. Do it.
The rest of my family, you'll see that they have Tourette syndrome.
I'm Jay. I'm almost 15. My main tics that are normal are usually clicks, squawks, raptor calls. I have arm shaking, I have eye rolling, and like I clear my throat. But when it's serious, like really bad, I have paralysis, I have banging, I have screaming fire, I have corporalia, so I cuss.
The most intense tics have been saved for last.
Reed has very severe tic episodes that can often be painful for him, violent towards others.
Oh my God, we're talking to Davis being a little and I walked in and they're just like, you can't just walk into my room like that. Mommy, where's my I'm Reed Judd, I'm 12 years old. My Tourette syndrome has affected me greatly. It's the full package, OCD, epilepsy. My brain's messed up. I don't have a lot of emotions. And I wish I could care more for other people. It's like turning into the Hulk. And when I'm done with it, it feels like I've been holding my breath for a while and I finally get the okay to let go of my breath.
While tics can be suppressed, that comes with the building of intense urge that people will describe as an itch or a discomfort or sometimes even as a pain that doesn't get relieved until you do your tic.
So my eyes don't get stuck.
Adam and Megan have gone to great lengths to make room for their children's needs and create a strong sense of family.
It would be damaging.
We do a lot of things together as a family. We do go to the beach a lot. That is a nice, pleasant way to enjoy most of the seasons in Florida, is to be in the water. Tell me what you've got next week. You've got listing appointments, right?
Yes. Next week is the week's property. We're very blessed in that we own our own company. We started an appraisal company in 2001, and we were able to run a company and be home with our children. That was something that was super important, and I'm very blessed and happy that we got to do that.
It's encouraged the development of some pretty remarkable young people.
Davis is such an interesting character. He is absolutely an individual. He works his rear end off. He's completely self-motivated.
I've got a YouTube channel called Sector TBD. That's just something that me and my buddy Miller work on together.
Hey guys, coming at you with the genius tick this morning. Flapping so hard, feel like I could be flying.
Davis does not let Tourette's hold him back from experiencing things in his life. He is able to still do anything that anybody else would do, despite ticking sometimes.
One of my biggest interests is in entomology. When I grow up, I want to be an entomologist. That is the science of little things, insects, to be more precise. When I'm thinking about it, I definitely get started ticking, but once I get started on it, usually it's a pretty focused thing. Oh, this one just peed on me. One of the worms urinated in the palms of my hand, so you can see I'm really trying not to, I'm ticking here and I'm rubbing my eyes. I'm trying not to get the palm anywhere on my face. That is always a little bit of an issue, especially with contact ticks. You know.
A career in entomology is a long-term goal for Davis. Right now, he has a more pressing challenge.
I'm currently learning to drive. I have my driver's test coming up, and so just practice, practice, practice. A person with Tourette's can get a driver's license. That is one of the things that worried me a little bit. You know, my main tic is, of course, my arm flapping. I was really nervous because what if I were to start ticking just in the middle of driving? Hey, look, Mom, no hands, you know. The driving keeps me so focused on what I'm doing that, like, the Tourette's just kind of takes back seat for a while, you know?
I love you, Bubba.
So the future looks bright for the eldest of the Judd boys.
Davis seems to have a little bit better of an idea of who he is than I think most kids at his age. Jay is definitely still trying to work out who he is within the family, as well as who he is within his friendship structures.
Coming up on Living Out Loud, things aren't so clear-cut for the younger siblings. The relationship is a challenge for the whole family.
Jay and Reed definitely have kind of a rocky relationship.
Yes? But, sorry.
Teenage life is hard enough at the best of times. For Jay Judd, it has some extra twists and turns to navigate.
Animals definitely help me calm down. These ones really help me out nowadays. When I grow up, I want to be a veterinarian. I've always wanted to since I was really young. When I start drawing, it definitely calms me down so much. Like, that cools down my Tourette's more than anything else. This was one of my favorites I've made of art.
Jay has many gifts. You know, he's an artist. He can draw and paint, and he's a very good actor. He's a very good singer.
I've been trans for about 3 years now. You honestly gotta be proud of yourself, and if somebody misgenders you, then just correct them and tell them, hey, I'm not a female, I'm a male, or I'm not a male, I'm a female, stuff like that.
Jay is my middle child. He was born L, and we had a very special relationship growing up. In the last few years, she's decided that she's transgender and has found out that she's transgender. I still, unfortunately, have the shortcoming of calling her every once in a while because she always feels like my little girl. But at the same time, I respect her wishes and absolutely want her to be who she is or he is.
Yet another challenge for Jay is sharing space with one of the bigger personalities in the family.
Reed is the baby. He is funny and he craves information. He wants to learn about everything all of the time, and he keeps us on our toes. And really, I think it's a benefit, calls us on our stuff. We have to walk a really fine line between how we encourage him to embrace Tourette syndrome as it presents itself with him, and how to maybe just minimize triggers sometimes or maintain comfort.
Reed has a preferred method for gaining relief from his symptoms.
Boom, solved. Oh, there it is. Okay. This is actually an outlet for frustration when I'm like ticking or something. So this could actually help me out a lot. If I'm like ticking or I'm stressed, I'll just solve one of these. I'm basically making it think it's safe, and then I pounce. 3, and finally, it is solved.
Recently, Megan has gone with a high-tech approach to help Reed quieten his world.
One of the things that I've found to be the most helpful with some of his symptoms, particularly his neurological rage symptoms, is biofeedback and neurofeedback. It can teach him how to bypass his automatic responses and have intentional responses.
Like about to be executed. It's fun.
What we want Reed to do is to raise his body temperature.
Basically, I stare at my hand and I think about fire and arson.
There we go. It's climbing up again. You're doing a really good job.
For everything that the Judd family has had to deal with on a daily basis, they found a way to make it work.
Waking up in the Judd household is very interesting, and it works for us. I don't know if it works for everybody.
I don't know why they don't just like pour the milk in first and then the cereal.
Why would you do that? This cereal buffers the milk from splashing everywhere.
No. So if you pour in the milk first, you can just get the cereal close enough so it doesn't splash around.
I think that that's taking way too much time and energy to just do the same thing.
It does not.
I'm gonna go wake up
Probably not.
Jay. Hey, Jay. Sweetie, it's time to get up. Can you knock the chickens out for me? Hey, Comer, good morning. It's time to get up. Oh, yeah, I know, people. All right, come on. Chickens, kitties, and then we got camp.
Generally, whoever gets up first in the mornings takes care of the animals that are outside. By the time we get out there for the chickens, the big hens are clamoring at their door to be let out, and we let them free range during the day, and so they walk around the backyard.
Mornings are the calmest time for Tourette's. There's not much happening other than usually my neighbor will run over and start screaming, which annoys me. This morning I have to go to musical theater camp. The camp that I'm going to is called the Orlando Repertory Theater. And I have to say, it's really important to me because it helps me advance as a musical artist. And like, it teaches me skills that some other places don't teach. It just has a lot of good vibes and just everything.
I'll be back in a bit.
Well, obstacles.
Megan takes advantage of the commute and checks in on a sensitive issue.
So how do you think you and Rita have been getting along lately?
Me and him drew yesterday on the couch. I don't know if you walked out during that. I sat with my Lenovo.
I saw y'all sitting on the couch together. And
He sat with his computer and we drew.
that's awesome, Jay. I really appreciate that. I've really been trying to pay a lot more focused attention to how each of you treat each other. And I've been really trying to be much more fair with how I dole out punishments. All right, Munchkin. All right, baby. I love you. Have a good day.
I love you too.
What's up, Jay?
Not much.
All right, sign yourself in, right there.
Where's my name?
My name is Ralph Cremens, and I'm a camp instructor here at the Orlando Repertory Theater.
Here we go. You guys ready? Pirate. Gear. Go.
The Orlando Repertory Theater is really a home for everything creative and everything theatrical, and we love it here.
And follow me.
Right now, we are doing a musical theater intensive camp, focusing on scales, singing, dancing.
Now go.
And then we're learning 3 new Broadway songs and then putting a show together for Friday.
What performances have you done before?
Junior thespian. We done junior.
I feel like kids feel more comfortable here at the rep camp because they really promote kids to be seen, be heard, and be understood.
And I want you to do it as sudden. One of the things that we do the very first day is we do names, and we also introduce pronouns right off the bat. So then it gets it right out in the open for those kids that are like, I don't know how to address this. We have somebody in the class that identifies as a he, him, that is, was born of the other gender. We have one that identifies as they, them. And so what that does, right off the bat, it makes it clear, and when we address it as, this isn't a thing that's a big deal, everybody gets on board, and so it becomes just the norm.
Just take out your hands like this. And how does that feel?
Some people have gotten my gender wrong. I go by he, him. When I have to correct people, they're more like, oh, that's, I understand, 2019, stuff like that. It's like everyone seems to understand a little more about the LGBT community, and they're very accepting on it.
Of course, Jay isn't only dealing with issues of gender.
My Tourette's has occurred quite a few times. When we have to do the morning 8 stretches, we do neck rolls, and I can't do that because it'll make, now I'm talking about it, it's gonna make me tick. Most people are understanding, so it doesn't seem to be the biggest problem right now.
There was a moment in which things became a little overwhelming, but Ralph was quick to swoop in and offer an encouraging hand. It meant Jay was able to remain positive about the session and the big show.
Yeah. 1, 2, ready, go.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, it's time to sing. Come on, come on, come on, come on, it's time to sing.
Yeah, who's up next, Snaps?
I'm definitely looking forward to performing. I'm hoping my family will attend, and I'm hoping that Reed will show up, and I hope he can actually enjoy the show.
Cool beans, make sense?
Jay admits he feels like an outsider. So is the rep somewhere he can call home?
Come. I'm sorry.
There's a lot of times where I don't feel like I fit in at all in the world. I mean, yeah, at the musical theater camp, I do feel like I have a place there, but I don't feel like it's the perfect fit yet.
Swish! Jay is going out into the world to help better understand himself. But Reed finds his struggles to be more isolating.
I know you haven't done this before, so we'll figure something out.
After the break, the youngest Judd works on building his interpersonal skills, starting with a very important person indeed.
There you go.
I don't have a very good relationship with my dad. I'm working to fix that. Well, I don't feel great. I just want to feel like a normal kid, you know?
Reed Judd has become infamous for his ticking episodes, and it's begun wearing down his confidence.
Yeah. Sometimes I can't focus in school because of I'm screaming at people. And some people can't focus at school because I'm screaming at them. Sometimes I'm nervous going into public because, well, I don't want to offend anybody, and sometimes people like snarl at me or give me dirty looks. But I don't really blame them. They don't know what's going on either.
Human beings are by nature social. We all have that need to have interpersonal connection, to feel supported and loved. So when you have a child who feels like they can't go outside without people judging them or being offended by something that they can't control, it's obviously really detrimental to their self-esteem, detrimental to their social development, and detrimental to their ability to just enjoy life.
There was a time when Reed's own father was a point of resistance.
When Tourette's was first coming on, it was most prevalent in Reed. And I'd come from a household where I had a fairly tough dad. And so that's kind of how I knew how to father, was be the tough dad. Before I knew it was Tourette, I thought it was just disobedience, and he would take it to this level, and I would take it to this level, and he'd take it to this level, and on up. And it took me a while to realize that didn't work.
I don't have a very good relationship with my dad. I'm working to fix that. I don't know the guy very well. I'm getting to know him. He spent a lot more time with my brother/sister. When my brother was a sister, and now one of my sisters is a brother.
Started leaning forward.
I want to get to know him more. But I'm working on the lawnmower with him, learning how to mow the lawn, driving it around, having fun with him.
I know you haven't done this before, so we'll figure something out. Climb aboard. All right, come on. I'm going to show you how to do it.
Pretty excited to learn how to mow a lawn. I pretty much do nothing but unload the dishwasher for a chore. So it's gonna be a change. Man up, you know?
This pedal is the gas. The harder you push on that, the faster it's gonna go. So in order to start it, you're gonna need to be able to push the clutch in with your foot and then turn the key. It's wonderful building a bond with Reed, just because he likes a lot of the same things I do. He's very mechanical and just really enjoys taking things apart and learning how to fix things. To be able to be a dad that gets to do that with him is amazing. I didn't get to do a lot of that stuff with my dad, and so I'm pretty excited about being a dad to be able to do that. You remember how to engage the clutch? Yep. Yeah, take it all the way to the street. As time's gone on, it's taken me a long time to win his trust back, and I think I finally have done that over the years. He's told me he really enjoys hanging out because he feels comfortable and he feels like he actually ticks less because he's with Dad, and he knows that I try to watch out for him.
I'm not really worried about Tourette's right now because when I'm with my dad, I barely ever tick ever.
So, what do you think? Is this gonna be your new job?
Sure. Place a dishwasher if that's the case.
I'll have to talk to your mom about that, but I think we can make it happen.
$5 for 30 minutes.
$5 for 30 minutes.
Shut up.
All right. $5, yeah. That saves me some money because I was paying the other guy 25, so.
When I was younger, my dad was kind of hard on me because he didn't know what Tourette's was then. And now I can't get enough support from him. He's really nice to me.
I love the relationship I have with my children.
Think about it.
Adam and Reed have strengthened their bond. But later in the day, the family decides to get together as a whole, and that always adds a different level of pressure.
I also get shroot because he takes care of beets. Beets are roots, root beer.
When we try to do things this intimate, it's generally incredibly hectic. The object of the game is to hide yourself as the mole.
Who's rolling? A very good game.
I'll roll.
Okay. I want to die.
At first, things are fairly civil.
Cold.
That's pretty good. Chili. No.
Oh. I told you people. It was.
You are the mole!
But it doesn't last for long.
Because I said cold, he said snow. But...
Why are you staring at me? Why are you an idiot? Why are you a dumb?
Hey!
Oh my God.
You're the one starting to call names first.
I want to die.
You're
Do you want
gay.
to go again? Because I accidentally said something I don't want to say.
Slow down.
Your mom gay.
Oh, little Pookie.
Feeling Jay's tics on the rise, Megan suggests an alternative.
No. You want to go bowling?
Yes! Let's all go bowling!
Jesus! Stop yelling.
Also, I don't want to go bowling.
It's my ADHD, mom.
That's pulling.
Mother beating. Oh, they can see me!
What you should do is break some camera equipment. That'll really get some stuff going.
Lesbian. Lesbian. Those people right there. I'm pointing at you, but I know I'm talking to you. Lesbian.
I want you to get you my dagger.
Your is a dagger.
Jay and I don't get along probably because, why is that so short? Probably because she's been the ticking target for so many years.
You.
So.
Ironically, the most notorious ticker appears unfazed.
It's kind of hard and very detrimental when I tick.
Do you feel any urge to tick at all?
No.
That's just the. Maybe we just have to have cameras on him the whole time.
It's just the science.
Just film him.
So this is what it takes to treat my son. And these two are off the chain.
Maybe. Hey.
Because mine deals with groups of people, and these people are looking at me. So your mom gay equals Illuminati confirmed equals I tick.
That ring is so dead.
Oh, I really want to die. I want to die.
have a gun.
I want to kill yourself.
Excuse me, ticking Jay, I don't think we've ever met.
Kill yourself, bitch.
Kill yourself.
Hey, dude, you should kill yourself.
I want to die.
So now we know that at home, this is good at home. So we know that it's a lot harder when this happens in public to keep this in a safe spot where it is right now.
I want to go bowling.
Come with me. We're gonna go to your room and calm down for a few minutes. Come on. Let's go. I know. Come on. Come on.
I'm not gonna move.
All right, I'm gonna drag you if I have to. You know, this is what Dad's gonna do. Come on.
Hey, I'll get the up.
All right, come on. Come on. I know, come on. Why don't you take 5 minutes and relax.
And then we go
We'll see. Let's get you calmed down.
I
Oh.
don't even know.
Take a breather.
Eventually, Reed does get riled up, and it threatens to unstitch the morning's work with Adam.
From what I've noticed is when there's ticking going on, you get more ticky. And when there's ticking going on, you stop ticking. You don't like ticking going on around.
Listen.
Yes, this is what
it's
I
when
learned
I
at
need
camp.
to tick, I don't tick. That's why. I tell you this every freaking day.
Calm down. That's
You
not...
one ear out the other.
Stop.
Either my dad's not trying to know who I am, or he just doesn't know who I am. Yes,
An
but you didn't
unexpected
play with
guest
me at all.
only makes things worse.
Don't spoil.
I'm not telling spoilers.
What are you getting all upset about?
The main character is lesbian.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
How do you find out?
By the end of the credits.
Yeah? Does she have a girlfriend in the pictures?
That's okay, honey.
What? Yeah, the one that messages you.
That's okay. He's allowed to play with Jay.
It's always Jay and Reed that really get arguing and fighting, so.
That's kind of where we're at right now. And you can see they're fighting over Ben. That's the thing. So, like, we're bringing the next door neighbor, and Reed's getting mad. We had fun. What did we do today? What did we do? You remember what we did today?
Ate breakfast and then did a chore.
We did lunch. We learned to mow the lawn. You drove the tractor. I mean, you did some...
Those are the same thing.
What?
Those are the same thing.
Why no? That was fun stuff.
Okay.
So don't let it all get ruined just because you're worried about the fact that Jay and Ben are getting along.
No, you aren't listening.
Okay, listen.
It's not about Jay.
Okay, then what is it about? Or one car.
I think one car is fine.
All right, so that
If it
just means that it
implodes,
goes,
we all leave.
we're wrapping and heading home then.
Yeah, if it implodes, we all leave.
Okay.
Just another day in the life.
We're gonna do good. We're gonna have fun, right?
Up next, to try and right the ship, the Judds opt for a change of scene.
Here you go, Ben.
But will that only make things worse? And the brotherly feud threatens to undermine Jay's upcoming performance.
I told you people. It was
You are the mole! No. You wanna go bowling?
Yes! Let's all go bowling!
Jesus!
I want to go bowling!
With 4 out of 5 members of the Judd family living with Tourette syndrome, there's always a chance that things will unravel. Games night has done just that, and so the family heads out to try and calm things down.
So I've actually got Reed sitting in the front seat with me, with Adam sitting in the back, because Reed refuses to sit next to Jay or Ben, because he's mad at both of them. Because they have electronics, and Reed's electronics have been removed for the short time.
Davis is resting because he had some serious tick episodes. and he's
Serious? That was
resting.
nothing.
Why do you keep saying it's nothing, bud?
Because I have crap worse than that, like almost every day. What I'm saying is he's got it easy.
We're gonna do good. We're gonna have fun, right?
I keep telling you, probably not.
Jay's ticking episode seems to have settled, but there's still plenty of tension in the air.
Right now, I'm feeling a little tense and just stressed, just because, like, my neck hurts from ticking. But I started ticking, I think, because I was just getting excited, and there was a lot of people in the room, and tension causes me to tick. You're doing my mom? Me and my brother Reed are not getting along right now. He seems tense.
Sensing more trouble, Megan gets the ball rolling.
I don't know about the rest of you, but it's every man for himself.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I'm gonna kick your ass.
I'm gonna beat all y'all.
All right, listen.
Language, please.
Money bet.
Language.
I don't have any money.
Oh, never mind.
Because then I'd be the only one
paying.
All right.
So what?
It's for bragging rights. It's for bragging rights.
No, I want $5.
Nice one.
Bill, you suck. All right, let's keep going.
I'm pretty good at bowling.
My parents are doing this kind of tech fast, taking me off of all meds, everything that could be stimulating. It's kind of stupid because all my friends are on there, and I'm trying to code a game right now with my other friend.
He's been trying to negotiate tech. He's on this tech fast right now, and it seems to really be working, and he's really trying hard to negotiate some tech in.
We're not ticking tonight, but we've got just kind of a bad attitude and just some real OCD stuff.
And you're practicing the role of a prostitute. Do you do that? No. The reason I'm not ticking right now is because the camera crew is here, and when I'm supposed to tick, I don't tick. One time I did an EEG, and they literally had a party in my room, and they just wouldn't get anything. Probably because of me, because I look so normal when I'm not. I'm actually crazier than both of these people combined. I don't really want to feel great. I just want to feel like a normal kid, you know? Well, this is normal.
How long has it been since we've gone out and done something this big and with this much noise, and we've actually been able to have a really good time? Tonight is a win for us in the way that we're not distracted or disrupted by tick episodes. We definitely don't want to do anything that promotes that not ticking equates to healthy and happy and okay. We have to live with ticking every day. They all may have issues with employment, with fitting in, with adult relationships. And so not ticking does not equate to success.
While the flare-up between Reed and Jay has cooled, the upcoming performance may cause enough stress for things to spill over again.
On Friday, Jay has a performance at Valencia Community College.
Time will tell if Reed's famous tics will rear their head. Still to come.
If he can't keep that whole thing in check, he is King Kong out there. He's wrecking cities. It's a mess.
Friday arrives and Jay Judd prepares for his big show. But first, it's his brother Davis who has a date with Destiny.
Ready? Yeah, oh, I'm so ready. Are you kidding me? Today, I'm gonna go get my license. I'm gonna, become a fully fledged driver.
The eldest Judd has no shortage of confidence.
For sure, I am going to be a licensed driver after this little excursion. This is gonna be great.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go.
All right, fire it up.
We're at the DMV, and I'm waiting in the lobby right now for my driving test. A little nervous, but I think I'm gonna pass with flying colors. It'll be good.
All right, we're in line to take the driver's test. Whew. Here you go.
So, did Davis take his victory lap?
Definitely a failure. Hey, what you gonna do? Am I disappointed? Oh, you bet. I will be trying again, probably in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Now that I know what's on the course, I don't think I'll be nearly as nervous next time. I failed.
Come on.
No, really.
Sick.
I failed.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bubba.
It's fine.
There's always what happened? Right?
Yeah. Well, I just got really nervous, and the nerves got to me, and I made one kind of minor mistake, and I was just like.
When we walked back up to the back, the driver's teacher was a little shaken, which was a little comical. But she goes, oh yeah, she goes, he kind of pulled out and then a car was coming. He didn't see it and then he kind of sped up. And so he's like, unfortunately, that's a fail and I'm still a little shaken. So I was like, okay, he'll get over it and we'll move on.
I'm so sorry. You're a good boy. You'll get it.
Oh.
Get it.
Look at Reed on his roller.
Affection.
You nailed it.
Are you doing robot today?
You nailed it, robot boy. All right, so listen, we've got to get around and get ready for Jay's performance. We're going to all go to that.
Okay. Are we taking 2 cars or 1 car to the performance today?
We can take 1 car, but if he starts ticking, one of us just needs to be ready to hang out in the lobby or outside with him during the performance.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to do that.
All right, do that.
Can I throw a tomato at your face?
I'm making my coleslaw for the cookout.
I'm gonna coleslaw at you. Slaw.
Reed, honey, your tie looks great, but what you really need is shoes. You've got 2 pairs right here. Please wear the closed-toed shoes.
I don't want
Get off of the duber. Thank you. We gotta go. Come on.
Socks back here.
Yeah.
much as the relationship between the brothers is a tinderbox, Reed has a desire to mend things for the future.
I wish me and my brother Jay would get along. I mean, we don't spend a lot of time together because of that, and it'd be great to share some interest with him because we have a lot in common. It may not seem like it, but we both like art. We share the same personality. We're very flamboyant.
Whoa, dude, you good there? No. Okay.
All right, guys, are you ready?
Wee, Mom.
Step forward. I'm so excited.
Positive vibes.
5.
Your brother, positive vibes.
Doing it.
Moments away here. We're heading in. I'm a little worried about Reed. You know, he's kept up a non-ticking sort of thing the whole week. If he stays focused on his cube, I am thinking that, you know, maybe he won't explode like he usually does. But if he can't keep that whole thing in check, he is King Kong out there. He's wrecking cities. It's a mess.
If that happens, it's going to make a very public scene for Jay. After the break, in the face of all this stimulation, can Reed overcome the urge to tick?
Why are you staring at me? Why are you an idiot?
Not acceptable.
I'm starting to call names first.
When we were playing cards in the kitchen, was really uncomfortable for Adam and I because we were completely unprepared for Davis and Jay to be ticking. We're so used to Reed being out of control and Davis and Jay being in control, and that was really hard for us.
It was just out of the ordinary. It's not, typically we're set up to respond to Reed having a major tick episode. So having the other kids ticking was an oddity for us.
All right, I'm gonna drag you.
And what you saw with Jay's tick really isn't as strong as Reed's actually goes when it's at full force. So in all reality, that is fairly tame compared to how Reed gets sometimes.
You won the award for being the dumbest in history of all the dumbest. How do you feel to win this award? Huh?
With a reasonably calm week having grown shaky, the Judds hope for the best as middle child Jay's performance begins.
2, 3, 4. 5, 6, ready, and go.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, it's time to sing. Come on, come on, come on, come on, it's time
To help deal with the stress, Reed calls on a trusty old friend.
it's time to sing. Come on, come on, come on, come on, it's time to sing.
No tenors.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, it's time to sing. Come on.
Right now, you can see I'm fiddling with my Rubik's Cube a lot. I'm just, regular old ticking. Rubik's Cube, I just use as a distraction.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, it's time to sing. Come on.
And Reed's actually doing pretty well. I mean, his ticking is fairly quiet. We haven't had to pull him out.
No.
And hear a little bit of the Rubik's Cube going on, and a little bit of the throat clearing, but other than that, he's doing great.
What do you mean, altos? You guys are always flat, and the sopranos?
While Reed maintains his cool, Jay and the group succeed in entertaining the crowd.
5, 6, ready, and go.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, it's time to sing. Come on, come on.
Great group of kids. They're really hitting it off. They seem to have great sound, and I think they're having fun. You can definitely tell they're having a good time at camp.
To us, to us.
We are always proud of Jay, but we're always proud of all three of them.
How can you not be? I mean, it takes bravery. I'm not jumping out singing. I can't sing for the squad, so.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah. Before the show, I had concerns on if we were gonna see Reed tick. He was a little loud. He was playing with his Rubik's Cube.
During the show, I was making a lot of sounds and fiddling with my Rubik's Cube and stuff, simply because I was feeling a bit stimulated from all the loudness in the room, and it just compresses into like a tiny little black hole. and that black hole's sucking everything up. So basically, the Rubik's Cube is God.
Jay. Having remained calm enough to enjoy the show, Reed proceeds to let his guard down.
Is it you?
Jay, you did great. Look.
Accepted.
I did.
Okay, accepted.
I'm just sweaty.
At the end of the show, I gave my brother a hug, and it felt kind of awkward because I don't think he liked it very much. But, you know, he kind of deserved it. He did a great job. It's not like Davis was gonna do it.
TV gives me stage fright. I was definitely shocked that Reed gave me a hug in the end. I don't think we've hugged since we were really little. That's kind of why I had that awkward position when he hugged me, because I didn't know what to do, because it's been way too long.
It's really nice. I feel like this kind of rocky relationship, this bumpy relationship that they have, is starting to smooth out. Dancing down the river, he's thinking.
Reed, are you taking right now? No. Where we were supposed to go. All right, so let's go next week. Frou-frou and silly.
We have had such a great week. I have loved watching Jay finish something out through to the end and really have a good time. Davis, of course, the driving test turned out to be a little bit of a flop this week. We'll hit it again next week, right? Like, nobody's perfect all of the time. And then Rito, I mean, I don't even know what to say. We've not had this great a week with Reed in a really long time.
Drawing on his gift for words, the youngest judge sums up how life with Tourette's can be very full indeed.
For me, summer days do not feel like winter. For me, going out doesn't feel like a splinter. Life may seem hard sometimes, but Tourette's doesn't prevent me from having fun times. Having Tourette's doesn't affect my heart, because there's more to me, a better part. So if you're having fun, don't tell me to leave. If you see the better part, that's when I'm me.
I think the most important thing to know about raising children with Tourette's is they're amazing kids. They're just people. And it seems like anytime somebody has a shortcoming, there's another part of them that just becomes amazingly strong.
Hey, bud. Hey, dude. What you up to? Just wrote a poem. Pretty sick. I can't do that. Yeah, you can.
I noticed that with my children, and they all have amazing talents and just are wonderful people.
Oh, I hope to goodness that we are demonstrating inclusion and color and freedom and acceptance and all of it done out of just an unadulterated love for the life that we've been given and not what we construct or create. Our story is doing everything as loudly and colorful and boldly as we are naturally driven to be, and to be okay with that.